The footage you're about to see was recorded with a hidden camera.
Walmart cruelty. That's the name of a new video from animal rights group Mercy for Animals.
Thousands of pregnant pigs are confined to tiny fly-infested gestation crates.
Dr. Anna Johnson is an associate professor of animal behavior and welfare at Iowa State University. She's reviewed the video and says the practices in it meet pork industry standards.
Those standards are arrived at by input from experts, veterinarians, animal scientists, people working in the welfare field, in conjunction with pork producers who take these practices very seriously and also want to make sure that what they're doing is in the best interest of the animal, both short and long term.
What about the practices themselves? Pigs are curious animals and when young like to nibble on things, including each other's tails. For a pig, tail docking is preferable to the alternative.
In the long term, it actually cuts down on tail biting, which in an extreme case can actually lead to the entire tail to be bitten off.
Dr. Johnson says producers castrate male pigs for two reasons. Firstly, because of boar taint, a foul odor and taste in meat from non-castrated pigs. The second reason comes into play when male pigs are older.
They can become rather rambunctious and aggressive to each other, as well as to producers who are working with those animals. So it's a welfare debate for the animals, but we also have to consider the welfare of the producer or the caretaker as well.
But what about striking a piglet on the ground? How can that possibly be humane?
Blunt force trauma, when done correctly, like all euthanasia methods, is actually a very humane method to humanely euthanize that animal. It doesn't look good. People don't like how the animal is moving through the air and making contact, etc. So there are other options.
Some producers use carbon dioxide on piglets rather than blunt force trauma. Videos from animal rights groups cast pork producers as uncaring, neglectful, or violent, and Johnson says that's simply not fair to them.
They care. They went into the profession because they love the animals.